take this opportunity and run with it and share our knowledge and encouragement and uplift each other, whatever trade we're in. So that's what it means to me. Another question that I want to answer, and I think Robin's my answer as well, is what advice would you give your younger self?
Some advice that I would give my younger self is to realize that everyone has a starting point and we all start somewhere. It takes a long time to gain experience, and it can sometimes feel intimidating working side by side with people who have worked in the industry for years. And I felt coming into it like as a young woman I wouldn't be taken seriously all the time. I took every opportunity to learn and to prove myself, and I'm very thankful for the help I've had along the way. Diane, what's some advice you would give your younger self?
Well, for me, I'm a lot older than Robin. It would be to be more confident, to be more self-assured, never doubt myself. Always know that when you go into a room, there's people there that are going to be more educated and more experienced than you, and not be intimidated by that. I was. Even when I came into the field 10 years ago in my mid-30s, I was intimidated by that. I never looked at that as a positive. Now I do. I look at that now as an opportunity for growth. Instead of being intimidated by these people, I want to use them as either a mentor to get their experience, to get their knowledge, any direction that they can get that I can share with our crew and our workers that could benefit us at the end of the day and make sure that everyone's safe and gets home safe. So just to be more self-assured and more confident, and know that everyone has strengths and weaknesses. For a very long time, I shied away from my weaknesses. I just played on my strengths because it was very intimidating.
My name is Amanda Reese. I'm a fourth-year millwright apprentice. International Day of the Girl for me is the opportunity to celebrate the women in the past and present and their achievements, and to encourage the women of the future to continue the tradition of changing the world. Something that has changed for the working woman is their presence in non-traditional careers. It's being encouraged more and more every day, and that is absolutely fantastic. Individually, we're strong. Together, we're unstoppable.
Hi, my name is Beverly Fagan and I'm a journey person welder. What does International Day of the Girl mean to me? It means a celebration of the life of women and girls everywhere. No matter what our backgrounds are, where we come from, we can all celebrate together and be proud that we are women and girls. The choice is yours. Women have choices today.
Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer Briggs-Strickland and I'm a welder. Well, being a mom of two daughters, I guess that means that I cheer for them. I celebrate them and I encourage them. So for me, it's all about empowering our youth. What advice would I give to my younger self? I guess I would encourage myself not to doubt the things that I could do, because growing up, you tend to think that you can only be a nurse or a teacher, and well, they're all absolutely valuable, wonderful professions. You know, there never should be any ideas of what we can and can't do. We should be able to do anything we want, and I did. It's become more progressive since I started way back in 2005. Definitely, you see more women on work sites. It's become more normalized. I love the advances that we've made, especially here in Newfoundland, thanks to the Office to Advanced Women Apprentices.
Happy International Day of the Girl. My name is Marion Druke and I'm a plumber here at the Confederation Building in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. International Day of the Girl means to me, it's a day to acknowledge that girls have exponential opportunities to become who they want to be. Every girl has something unique to offer this world. 1, you were born with a set of natural skills. 2, you have choices in education. And 3, you have access to be whoever you want to be. Like my dad said, make your mark. Just 1 second, I have to use. Just kidding, I have to go to work.
Today is a day to celebrate all of our advances in trades as well as society, our equal rights. A day to remember all the girls in the world that don't have the same advantages as us in Canada. And also a day to remind girls how strong they really are and how much stronger we are together as a group. What do you think has changed for women in the workforce? So much, so much. In the past 100 years, so much has changed for women in our Western world for the better. Speaking as far as the trades, you definitely see a lot more female apprentices coming through, and the stigma for women in the trades is really beginning to change. I'm hearing from employers now that they have heard from other employers or experienced themselves that they benefit from having women there because they're task oriented and sometimes neater, and so the stigma is definitely starting to dissipate. Although we have organizations like OAWA who works tirelessly for our equality in the workforce every day of the week, it really is up to our individual selves to prove to employers and other tradespeople that we don't just deserve to be there, but we are valued employees, and they are lucky to have us there.
What advice would I give to my younger self? Well, there's a lot of advice that I give to my younger self. Yeah. But I think the most important one would probably be study harder in school. It's difficult when you don't have the right habits in a school setting, and then you try and do it as an adult. It's a rude awakening. So make sure you study hard. It's going to take a lot to be successful in your career. Finishing statements, well, the International Day of Girl is very important. We need to believe in ourselves, and we need to encourage one another, and never doubt anyone else's dreams and goals. Everyone's goals are valid. You can be whatever you want to be. I never thought I'd ever be a carpenter, but here I am.